everybody, I'm excited to bring you a most obvious and yet overlooked weight loss tip or hack. It's funny because I remember talking to Todd. I'd worked with Todd. He lost a little over 100 pounds. And one day we were talking about it and he said, you know, I'm a little bit mad because after he lost the weight, he realized all he had to do was kind of what this tip is. And he was like, I can't believe it. I thought it was going to require more than that. And he was like, how did I let myself get 100 pounds overweight when this is the answer? So let me tell you that the answer is eat a little less. Now, before you're like, oh, Joe, I can't believe you kept me here for that. No, this is real. I remember hearing one guy, he said this, and I thought, well, that's profound. He said, you live on half of what you eat, and the doctor lives on the other half of what you eat. Or it was Orson Welles that said, the doctor insisted that I stop having intimate dinners for 4 unless I invite 3 other people. The reality is you would not need to lose weight if you ate the right amount. Everybody wants it to be something else. Everybody wants it to be, I need to do intermittent fasting, or I need to do keto, or I need to do less of this food and more of this food. If you eat exactly what you ate last year, and you just reduced it by 20%, that may take care of it. It depends on how much extra you were eating. But you could have, in this past year, you could have eaten a little bit more than you ate. And let's say you weigh 200 pounds. You could have eaten a little bit more than you eat on a regular basis. Every day, have another cookie, okay? And you'd weigh 20 pounds more, give or take. Or you could have, in this last year, eaten a little bit less than you ate and weighed 20 pounds less. We want it to be something more complicated than that. We want it to be, no, it's a metabolism problem. It's I need to be plant-based or paleo or keto, or I need to do intermittent fasting, when really you could just do that. We don't want it to be that, because when it's that simple, it almost makes you angry. Really, that's all I had to do. At the same time, it can be rather difficult. What makes this difficult? Well, who knows how much I need to eat? So for that to really work, for you just to cut back, you will need to log it, because you're going to have to know how much you're eating. It's kind of like you're living on a budget. You have no idea how much you're able to spend, so you will have to log it, which is why some people aren't going to do it. A lot of people aren't going to lose weight if it's not easy, so they'll never do it, and that's very, very unfortunate. Or if it's not easier. Guys, we make it as easy as we can here. Eat a little less. Well, how are you going to feel? You're not going to feel right, because you're used to eating for a big boy. And if you're used to eating for the big boy, and now you're eating for the right size boy or girl, it ain't going to feel right, because you're used to overeating. If you eat correctly, your body's going to think you're starving it, because you've stopped feeding the bigger person. Do you want to keep feeding the bigger person just because you like the way you feel? You're going to feel like you're being deprived when you eat for the right size until you've done it long enough, and you can. You can choose to do that. I'm challenging you to do that. You need to do that. If you need help with it, that's what we do. Some of the keys that's going to help you is a willingness to track your food. You just track it. Help somebody coach you through your mindset, because your mindset now is why you are where you are. Help somebody to coach you with some new ways of thinking, better ways of thinking. Think on the right things. And be thankful for less. A lot of people around the world that would love to have half of what you eat every day. They would literally think they hit the jackpot to have half of what you eat every day. So eat a little bit less. Watch what happens. Remember, train your brain and transform your body.